Alright, this is the story of how I was betrayed by one of my best friends. Now, I've just found out 94% of people are not subscribed. So you guys are watching my videos, but you're not subscribing. You need to subscribe because I'm doing daily videos. So subscribe for more life stories. I'm going to be talking about life stories. I'm going to be talking about different kinds of topics. But this one's about one of my best friends that betrayed me. So I was in college, and I was in college from 16 to 18. Now, in UK, we do college from 16 to 18. And then after that, you can go live your life and do whatever you want to do. So I left school at 16 and then I went to do like a course in college. So I was doing a course in college and I'm a very popular guy. I was talking to everyone, I made friends and people from different classes, from music to history to geography. Like I used to talk to everyone. I've always been a guy who will talk to everybody. I've always been a confident guy. I like to speak and talk my mind. So there was this one kid who was sitting in the corner of the classroom and he wasn't really talking to anyone. Like he was kind of just there. So obviously I went up to myself. I said, "Hey bro, what's your name?" And he told me his name. And I said, "Oh cool, like I'm chilling with these guys at lunchtime. Do you want to come chill with us?" So he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So then we came and he was chilling at lunchtime, and then obviously we were speaking, and he told me he likes football, and I said, "Oh, what team he supports?" And he told me, and I said, "Oh, cool." And it was vibing. And then from that conversation, I said to him, like, "Oh, so you got a girlfriend?" And he said, "Nah." And at the time, I was with my ex, and we was like about a year at that point. So I said, "Oh, okay, cool. Like, I got a girlfriend. I had an Asian girlfriend at the time." So I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is my girlfriend, whatever, whatever." And then he said, "Oh, like, he's a virgin." He said, "He's never been with nobody. He's never no girlfriend, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool, bro. Like, if you come out with me, I can, introduce you to some girls." So, like, I took him. So that same weekend, I said to him, "Bro, let's go, like, out." So instead of seeing my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend at the time, instead of seeing her, I said to him, "Bro, let's go out." So he said to me, "Oh, okay, cool, let's go out on the weekend." So we went out on Saturday and went to town, and we started chatting to girls, and then we went to this like rooftop of this building. We just like all climbed onto this top of this roof and like look at the view of the city, and we're talking. He's talking to one girl, I was talking to the other girl, but just entertaining her because obviously I had a girlfriend, and I told her like, "Oh, I'm actually in a relationship," but like for my boy, you know what I mean, to try to get my boy to get some confidence. And then obviously he ended up like going out with that mixed race girl. And then what happened was, so he was in the mixed race girl, and I was very happy for him. I was like, "Oh, bro, like you're doing your thing, cool, cool, cool." And then he lost his virginity to her, and I was happy. And obviously, I told my ex at the time, I said, "Look, like I can't hang out with you as much because I've got this new friend, and I wanted to get out and about, and I wanted to be more confident." So I started hanging out with him a bit more. Like we started going to get food. I actually stayed over at his house one time. We was drinking. We was, it was getting along, and it was a really cool dude. And then we started hanging out a bit more. And then I told him like, "Why don't you change up your style a bit?" So I took him like shopping, and we just like try and change up his outfit. And then he got a fade. He got like a haircut. He's never had a fade before. Like so I was like, "Oh bro, like you should get a fade, like a little taper. It looked nice." You know what I mean? Get him some jewelry. Then he got earrings, and he started to get like cool. Like he started to look more a bit cool and a bit more confident. And then from that girl, we started going nightclubs. And then in the UK, you can get like a fake ID when you're like 16, 17, you get like a fake ID. So, I got him one of those. So we were then going to parties, going to clubs and all this and that. And we became tight. Like me and this dude became tight. And then what happened was like, he started getting jealous because I wanted to hang out with the girl I was with at the time. And I said to him, "Bro, like I'm in a relationship, but I've got to also spend time with her." And then he started being like, "Oh, you're always spending time with her. You're not spending enough time with me, this." And I'm like, "Bro, like just because it didn't work with you and the mixed race girl doesn't mean like now I have to just spend time with you." And then he started to get jealous. And then I found out from other people, he started to talk behind my back. And that's when I lost it, because I'm like, "Bro, like if you've got an issue with me, tell me my issue, and it don't go behind my back and start talking to people in college about me and about, oh, you're doing this and that." And I'm like, "Bro, like at the end of the day, I got to spend time with my girl. I got to spend time with my family." I was also working security at the time. So I was like, "Bro, like I haven't really got time to be going clubbing every weekend." Those dudes who just want to go to the club every weekend and get girls, get girls, get girls. And I'm like, "Bro, like I'm in a relationship. Like, I got to spend time with my woman. Like, yeah, we also used to smoke up and we used to drink up and have a great time, but I never let her meet him because I was always like, that's like kind of separate thing. Like my friendship with this guy from college is different to like my relationship at the time. You know what I mean? And I was actually with that girl for 2 years. But my point is, it's like it started to like fumble my relationship because he wanted to smoke and blaze up all the time and get baked. And I'm like, "Bro, like it's cool, going to parties and being out of our face and whatever, but then the next day I gotta spend time with my woman at the time." So I was like, I gotta drink water, wake up in the morning, go spend time with her as well. Like I can't just be blazing, like getting high, playing Black Ops and playing split screen Halo at his house all the time. I can't be doing that. I'm like, "Bro, like I've actually got to do my own life. Like, I've got to work on me, I've got to work on my relationship and whatever. And you know, me and the girl at the time, we was having issues because she wanted to see me more, but obviously I was working. So I was like, look, like, I can spend more time with her, but then at the same time, like, if I spend more time with her, I'm going to be less time working. So it had to be a balance between spending time with her and working. So, you know, it was a bit tricky, but he didn't make it easy for me. And I just really feel like, you know, the dude, like, I understand that, you know, he was a shy guy and whatever, but I just feel like I'm the one who put him on the fashion. I'm the one who told him the haircut. I'm the one who said, okay, let's go out and get some girls. And as soon as he gets some girls, he got addicted to it. And that's why I say, like, you know, I have a video on this channel literally talking about addiction and how people can get addicted and get into these cycles of, you know, they get addicted because it's like they get excited of, oh yeah, they get one girl, then they want two, then they want three, then they want to go club every weekend, then it's Saturday and Sunday, then it's Friday, Saturday and Sunday, then it's like you're going in the club spending all your money on drinking and girls. And it's like, bro, I was in a relationship. I was focused on what I've got to do. And I'm not saying get into a relationship. I'm saying if you want to be single and have fun and do that, that's great. But also, you know, prioritize. Like I told you, he was involved in football. He actually was really good at football, but then he stopped going football. He stopped doing, you know, the things that he liked to do and spending more time in the club with the girls. And I'm like, this is what I'm trying to say, is that I ended up actually cutting that guy off when I turned 18 on my birthday. I didn't even invite him to my 18th birthday. I said, no, you can't come. And then we never spoke again. And I said to him, bro, at the end of the day, like, I wish him all the best in his life, but you know, we can't be friends. When in college, it was like he was a cool dude. And then the people I was hanging around were asking me, oh, what's happened to him? Like, oh, why you don't hang out with him no more, whatever. And I'm like, the reason I don't hang out with him is because I'm the one who brought him into the circle. I'm the one who tried to like elevate him and try to make him better. But then he got addicted to, and then he got addicted to like other substances as well. Because, you know, from going to the club, he was drinking, and then from drinking, it was smoking, and from smoking, it was other things. And it's like, bro, like, you're spiraling. You're not going to get any better. And then he's hanging out with all these kind of weird girls. And I'm like, these girls are just hanging out with you because of the drinks and the other things that you can get them, not because they actually like you. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what I'm trying to say, is that you guys got to be careful with what you get addicted to or the people that you hang around, because some people can drag you down in life. And it's dark because I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know where he is now. But the point is that always appreciate what you have, and, you know, look at the people around you, try and be around positive people. But my name's Chris. If you enjoy story times, I'll talk about more stories in my life. But yeah, you guys take care, and I hope you have a great day and drink water.